So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes...
And the shot! Oh, it's there! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Marcó en el minuto 4 el dorsal 16.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Balde receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chouameni, and it's Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Balde, and it's Rashford. Balde, he's a sharp little ball here. This might... He's had a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a shade optimistic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Opts for safety. And here's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Well read, and the danger is averted. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde. Rafinha. Ferran Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. Rafinha! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Balde. Eric Garcia. Played out to the left flank. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodrigo. 15 minutes till half-time. It's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. And it's Koundé. And Yamal. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that pass just didn't quite work. Balde. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Rodrigo. Tries a deft little ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martin. Eric Garcia. Garcia. Now that looks to be... Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Garcia. Good running, strong shot, surely! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Eric Garcia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. Tchouaméni, who's on a run down the left wing. Garcia. Now it's Vinicius, and he's had a hit! Balde, it's a good foot in there. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! Rafinha in with the challenge. Lovely feet. Oh, that's superb. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Balde. Eric Garcia. 60 minutes played. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tchouaméni is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. De Jong. Koundé. Eric Garcia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Camavinga. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pinches it off him. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Tries a measured ball. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
All the way back. Kubasi. Martin. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's gone for a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Balde has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh no, this does not look good. Traumeri. And he's there to retrieve it. Goes for a shot! Dani Olmo. Asensio gets a foot in here. He's looking to win it for them. Could move up a gear here. Ambitious ball here. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Now it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! It away. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Traumeri. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Koundé cuts it out. And it's come back to the keeper. And the counter is on. And they've got a throw. Asensio. Rodrigo. Here's Traumeri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
It'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Martin gets over and intercepts. They've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. And it's Koundé. And here's Dani Olmo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And smartly reclaimed. Garcia. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Valverde is first to take the long walk. And he's gone and missed it.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Ferran Torres is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Bellingham is the man who's second in line. That's a good penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to double their advantage. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And they're 2 up. Barcelona can't afford to miss another one. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
This is match point. That's won it! Madrid have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between 2 grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. and it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead of him. And he's there to belt it away. Yamal driving forward for Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. He has found the way through. Could go all the way here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bellingham. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. That has ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior! This looks promising. Shot a goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
So it is still 0-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're quick to press. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a decent clearance. He's had it taken off him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Out towards the flank. And the return pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Madrid have a free kick. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Rafinha. Carvajal takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That's a good run down the left. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And here's Mbappe. Good running, strong. Has a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. And they've got rid. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's away. Valverde gets a foot in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Asensio spots it and intercepts. Ferran Torres is herring after that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. And that has put paid to that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot, surely! Rashford. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
Rashford. Well, now here's a good... He's had a shot! No, not quite.
Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
But it's Rashford. Now, this could be a chance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There's a quick free kick. He's in a great position here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Takes a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Good ball, good take. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has been cut short. Yamal. Yamal. Just 5 minutes left. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He might be in here! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's become a case of men against boys. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe reflects. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary.
Stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nawi. That's a good run down the left. And it's Diaz. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And the through ball. Oh, that was vital. Early ball out from the back. Strong running down that left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Osimhen. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Nawi.
Nigeria clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he welcomes it in. Face to face, he's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Osimhen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He shifted it to the flank, and he was quick to react. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Mazraoui. Messina. Mazraoui. 5 minutes till the break. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Osimhen. Decent progress down the left. Oh, nicely intercepted. El Kanous. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
On the road outside the stadium.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, just skips past his man. Could be danger here. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Chukwueze. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way through. Osimhen. Now there's a fine ball. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And he's intervened well there. That is good strength. El Ainaoui.
The attendance for this match was
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, that looks a decent ball. Could try cutting inside here. And it's El Ainaoui. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bassi spots it and intercepts. Chooses to go crossfield. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
El Kanous goes for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. He's away! Osimhen. He's being urged to shoot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Morocco have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. El Kanous receives it in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Decent enough try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Driving forward. He's in a great position here. And they're back on the ball again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That has not gone well. El Ainawi. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Stood up well to him there. Nigeria have it back and can go again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Osimhen. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aguirre calmly anticipates. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Chukwueze. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, played right into his path. And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Good ball, good take. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now, to all members of the crowd...
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And we're off for the final time. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now that's well seen too. That's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Chukwueze. He is through here.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. They get a throw in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, and it was clear who the better side was in extra time. It was equally clear why they didn't win it.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, he's hit it over.
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
This to double their advantage. Oh, Cooley does it. And the lead is 2. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Morocco are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And he's put them 2 in front. Nigeria can't afford to miss another one. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This to put them 2 up. Keeper's gone the wrong way. And the lead is 2. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Sticks it away.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
So can he do it? That's won it! Morocco have won it by the barest of margins. 2 sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to avenge it their way.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now...
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Chukwueze, Delibashiru, nicely spread, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. El Canous providing an outlet on that flank. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in a great position here. to the right. Chukwueze. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Osimhen. And it's made its way to him. It's a good run down the right. El Ainaoui defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. El Khanous carries the ball down the right. Oh, well played. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. And back in possession and ready to go again. Driving forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
El Khanous on a strong run down the right. He shifted it to the flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Brahim Diaz. Now who's going to be first to this? That's good running with the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Brahim Diaz! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. El Khanous. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And please,
any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Morocco are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And smartly reclaimed. Now this could be a chance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aguirre. El Ainaoui. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
And he welcomes it in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Foot in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Quality ball. Elainawi.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nigeria go in search of a late winner. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Morocco present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, making the challenge outside the box I think would have been preferable, Peter, but I guess it's easier said than done.
Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
The goal scorer for Nigeria after 77 minutes is number 9, Osimhen.
Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Osimhen.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Played in with purpose.
Nigeria nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Messina calmly anticipates. Osimhen.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving on and making good progress. Bassi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent. And seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for 1 or 2 of the fringe players to get a look in.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The major moment in the game. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That is good alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Brahim Diaz. Long ball upfield. It's just beyond his reach. Driving through the middle. Oh no, what has happened here? There's the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mazraoui. Foot in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still goalless at the moment. Excellent interception. And he's got the beat, has a shot! He has hit that forcefully. Corner number 2 then. El Canous with the short one. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Played back in. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. El Ainawi. Bassi gets across to intercept that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's good running with the ball. And they can counter here. Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries...
Decent chance!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bassi with the slide tackle there. Well, they could break here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please be reminded that
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
Welcome to the field.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Morocco have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it again. Deli Bashiru. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Hakimi. El Kanous does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. That's really well cleared. And that is out of play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Osimhen.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, just skips past his man. Driving forward. Now he's off and running. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Look at the space here. That has not gone well.
The attendance for this
Well, the
match
moans
was
and groans from the stands now are
80,607.
very audible.
That is good strength. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Osimhen. Ball's gone out of play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's El Kanous. Gets good distance on it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's surging through. And it's El Kanous. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh no, this does not look good. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's made its way to him. He's found and a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Now it's Osimhen.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
He's beaten the last man. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Point-blank header! And that's caused a worry or two. Osimhen. Morocco have got it back, and they'll have another go.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
"90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Up towards the front line. Now it's Osimhen. Aguirre wins the duel this time. El Kanous. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, he's burst through! Osimhen powering forward here. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Aguirre does really well there, he is strong. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. And so the last chance to find a winner. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. El Kanous takes control of it and he's on the move. Out to the right. Now it's Brahim Diaz. This looks promising. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. He's on it. Can he get away? He's away! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Finish! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He has found the way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way. And while each defence can be proud, they've got very little say from here. It's up to the keepers now.
Outside the stadium gate.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's gone and missed it.
It's brain freeze, I think. That was wild.
And so the captain steps up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, quite remarkable miss. Chukwueze will take the third penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
He just did what he was asked.
Brahim Diaz is fourth up. Oh no, it's a tame miss. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he get on the end of this? The most accurate pass. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Dembele. Mbappe!
Oh, really well played.
And he's such a decent chance! Goal! France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Après 21 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
France have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the...
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
But pour
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen stood his ground strongly. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. He's found the way through. Big chance! One-on-one! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Rabiot. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Camavinga. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Olise is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Olise! It's anyone's ball now. Chukwueze. Oh, this looks sharp. Osimhen carries the ball down the right. Hernandez. It's Camavinga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rabiot. Chukwueze chasing after it.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Koundé. Quick look, then plays it in. And they've got rid. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Played out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. Dembele. Some good work on the right flank here. Chukwueze.
That was lovely, that.
Chance to deliver. Could be danger here. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
But pour l'équipe du Nigeria, après 53 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Camavinga. Well read, nice interception. Chukwueze. Now it's Osimhen. Nice bit of trickery. He is through here. And he's got his range wrong there. Bassi picks it up from the goal kick. Chouameni powering forward here. He's one-on-one chance, surely! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Camavinga knocks it into space. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe trying to keep this in. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga herring after the ball here. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Deli Bashiru did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot!
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's in a great position here. And the through ball. Chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
That has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nigeria needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
Can he finish? Gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that will be the final act. France are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's a probing ball. Bassi gets over and intercepts. And he's found a way past. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Osimhen. Delibashiru. He's got away. Foot in. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Now it's Osimhen. Gets a good foot in there. That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Olise. Olise! That's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Osimhen tries making a foray down the right. Chouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Spread out to the left. Swung over. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. Dembele, played out to the right, driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Always onto this. Oh, that's a very decent... And he shoots! He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Osimhen. And here's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Now, can he find a finish? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Opts to play it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a throw-in. Olise, Camavinga. Good take, and he's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Defending was strong and firm. Hernandez, Rabiot, here's Chouameni, and it's Koundé. Bassi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele receives it in a wide position, and that was very necessary. Rabiot. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's running through. Nigeria needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chukwueze. And he's managed to get free. Osimhen. Nice interception, well timed.
Nigeria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Koundé.
Rabiot really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's come loose. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good running, strong and purposeful. France leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Chukwueze.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's been shifted off it. Chips it through. He has a look up. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. France, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
To increase the lead. It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?